Today I'm going to talk about Snow Road Station, a novel by Elizabeth Hay. Elizabeth Hay is an acclaimed Canadian author who has written at least 6 prior novels, a memoir, and short stories. And she's won Canada's highest literary prize, the Giller Prize, for her novel, Late Nights on Air. I think that this book, Snow Road Station, is particularly well suited to a certain audience. The 60-something-year-old woman who is undergoing major life changes such as the loss of her career, retirement, divorce, an empty nest. It is the challenges of this demographic that Elizabeth Hay so successfully and eloquently portrays. Specifically, the need to figure out just who you are when the rest of society has forgotten about you, or doesn't recognize your skills and ability, or outright ignores you for the younger generation. Or, paraphrasing the author, it's paying attention to life that isn't paying any regard to you. Lulu is an actress who is cancelled in the middle of a stage production when she forgets her lines. She travels to Snow Road Station in rural Ontario to visit her old friend and ex-sister-in-law Nan, who has had poor misfortune and heartbreak in her relationships. They're both 60-something-year-old women who have different situations, but are both seeking contentment and are reforging their identity. At Snow Road Station, Lulu escapes the pressures of her working life, but is faced with mending or clarifying her past, forming new relationships, and deciding what she really wants in the latter years of life. And she's surprised to learn that what makes her happy is not what she thought. The Snow Road Station is more about character development than plot. It exquisitely describes the beauty of rural Ontario in 2008, and it cleverly tells the story of life through numerous parallels to the theatre world, to Samuel Beckett's role of Winnie that Lulu flubbed, and to the natural rhythms of the seasons. And there are endings and new beginnings and a birth. And the story is told in 3 parts: snow, road, and station. An arrival, a departure, and a long wait, as the author tells us. So many parallels and so much symbolism. This book is a fast, easy read. Each sentence has meaning, and there's so much wisdom about the aging process that could only be written by someone with a few years behind her. Snow Road Station by Elizabeth Hay.